guys this beautiful afternoon. Hope all is well. Appreciate you guys joining me today. I got two streams lined up for you today, man. So back in full effect and grinding like I gotta get it all back today. So how you guys doing today? Everybody good? Yesterday's stream was crazy, man. We hit a fucking LeBron on the Ghostright, which I actually called, posted it on Instagram. My reaction, genuine reaction. But my first stream, this stream today, is going to be more stuff out of my personal closet. This is stuff that I've just kind of like hoarded, kept. Excuse me. Some of these are items that I either wore. Some of these are items that I set aside as samples or just like a one-off of stuff that we released for my old brand. Um, Grim, what's going on with you, bro? Chucky, what up? Awesome to see all my usuals jumping in here and making time for me, man. This is like let's call it the Bochinche hour with 2Js. But yeah, man. Gonna have a lot of shirts, a lot of hoodies that are gonna be large and XL. And then thank you. And then I also have like a hoodie that was part of a giveaway where we gave away a car. I have that in some of the sizes. And so the higher tiered stuff that I have, I will get to, but keep in mind it's also the stuff that I like don't want to necessarily sell. So I'm gonna liquidate a lot of like old UN stuff because obviously like I'm really just trying to get rid of anything that has that, not because I'm ashamed of it, but my time with this stuff has come up and gone. All right. So I got a giveaway going on if you guys want to jump in there. Before I jump on the stream, I wanted to address something also. And I know this might not necessarily be the platform, but I'm learning that sometimes it's good to get shit off your chest. Right. So yesterday I was pretty swamped with, basically doing the orders from the previous stream, setting up this stream and a couple other streams, and just dealing with stuff with the family. I had somebody. I had no cough syrup teas, bro. Had a passing in the family this past weekend, and just trying to get family members situated and stuff like that. And then was trying to see if I could go or not. But honestly, the flights are just way too fucking expensive because of spring break. That being said, right? I understand that there's a lot of people that are going through stuff just in life, and that my brand that I had founded that I wasn't a part of for the last couple years has put some people in some uncomfortable situations, some difficult situations financially, and people are going to talk, rightfully so, right? But some things cross the line, right? And my frustration, and again, it's a frustration. I understand not everybody has a complete understanding of everything that's going on or the dynamics behind it. And then like just the legal jargon, like it's like boring shit in some sense, but like shit that even if you try to explain it, people are going to refuse to understand it. I'm saying all of that. What's going on, Connie? No, I know a lot of you guys. Listen, I know most of the people that actually take the time to understand what I'm saying. But there's some people that don't want to understand. It's like, think like that athlete that you're like, he's good, he's putting up all the metrics to be considered a great player, but you just don't want to give him the credit, right? You just don't like him. Something about that player you just don't like. I get it. And I fall under that. I'm not saying I'm an athlete or a star or anything like that. But no matter what I do, no matter what you do, there's no way that everyone likes you. And look, again, I know I'm rambling here because I'm trying to gather my words with this because I am bothered about this. All right, so Connie, it wasn't about my last post. It was about there was a post on Facebook made yesterday about me with the consigner being a consigner asking if anybody's situation has gotten addressed. Now, the frustrating part for me is that consignor reached out to me, and I spent like an hour on the phone with them yesterday explaining, yo, I have no communication. Yo, I haven't been there in 4 years. Yo, they're not opening the books. Understand I'm not an employee. They don't have a need to give it to me. I have subpoenaed them. We have requested the paperwork. I do want to try to help you. Yes, I have said I want to sell my houses to try to like create something. I'm gonna need the community's help. I sound like a broken record. This particular post I'm talking about that has now been deleted for a multitude of reasons. The part that irked me is that people are saying, "Yo, pull up on him, pull up on him, come, pull up on me." I have constantly said, "Pull up on me at SneakerCon. I'll be at any SneakerCon. If you have any questions, concerns that I could address, let's address them in person. Come to SneakerCon." But you know what's not right? You know what's crossing the line? Putting my fucking address on this fucking post. Putting my addresses on the post. Now, now you could have all the problems in the world with me. You could address them to me, right? But putting my address out on the internet when I have a family that has nothing to do with anything. Shit, I don't even have anything to do with this shit. But for you to sit here and like, no, I know for a fact, I feel comfortable in saying I doubt that anybody's gonna pull up to me. And if you do, be careful. That might not end in the way that you think that's supposed to end, right? But um, my concern is like, look, I've made it no secret. I have multiple properties here in the city. Joni lives in one of them. For for y'all to put that when Joni's gone, Joni got nothing to do with this shit. So what? You're gonna pull up to the house and we're gonna have these problems because you're owed money that ain't even. I'm not even the one that owes you. So that I just wanted to get that off my chest about how frustrating that is. And then here's the kicker. I reported the fucking post to Facebook and said, "Hey, look, this is harassment, da 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 da, blah blah blah." Explained, and they said, "We see nothing wrong with the post." All my personal information just out. They see nothing wrong with the post. I lost a lot of sleep over that shit yesterday, and very disappointing that we have a bunch of people that the ones that are doing that aren't even like they're not even affected by what's going on. Not even affected by what's going on, and it's you're gonna put like you're now potentially putting my life and my family at risk over getting a few likes on Facebook. The world's fucked, bro. Like people are just really fucking sad. The other thing that I wanted to address from that particular post, people are like, "Yo, this guy travels all the time. This guy travels all the time." Like, yo, what do you do I look like the type of person that goes and gets a job? No. I make jobs. I generate revenue, not only for me, but for the people that like fuck with me, right? I ain't never gonna go get a job. I gotta be outside in a positive way, right? Which is working, right? There ain't no money for me here in Vegas unless I'm streaming. I don't have no store to go pull up and make fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to be on the road. You guys are over all these morons that are commenting on this shit. Yo, my flights get paid for, bro. My hotels get paid for, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see me posting sneakers like, yo, I gotta sell sneakers for a living, bro. I sell clothes for a living, bro. I sell toys for a living, bro. Like, help me understand. So you want me to take ownership of a debt that I didn't create. You want me to pay for that debt. And then how am I supposed to pay for that debt if I'm not outside and promoting what I'm doing? I would just genuinely like to understand what the logic is. Or is it that you just want to see me continuously down to not never get back up? Or is it that my down so bad is up so great for you that you even hate seeing me down bad? And like I'm not trying to make this a event fest, but I just want to understand because like, dude, we're talking about 4 years later. I'm not a part of this brand. 4 years later, I'm still dealing with this shit 4 years later. I'm just reading the comments, guys. So with that being said, now you understand why I'm trying to get rid of all this UN shit, right? Like, I really want to close the chapter on this shit, bro. And I know it's gonna take years because of the legal things. But when this shit closes, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, shit, before I die, when I die, when this shit closes, the peace that this is gonna give me, being able to sit here confidently with the face, like, try to fucking tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, it's never on my time, it's on God's time. And this is a lesson, bro. God don't like ugly, you know? And I know when people go through their traumas, they bring up religious shit, but yo, I walk with them every day, man. Anyway, now that we got that off, 2 different streams today. This one is going to be closed out of my personal collection. Some are new, some are used. If any of this stuff, if you want me to sign it, I'll sign it for you. I do feel like that'll devalue it, but I get it. So, let's get to it. All right. We had a Guich, I'm working on getting down to your size, bro. I've been going to gym. I actually just came from the gym. Went to the gym, was in there for 2 hours, showered, dressed, threw a bunch of shit right here to sell. Look, we got mountains of clothes. And I'm losing weight, bro. Be proud of me. Bro, Grim, listen, I appreciate that, but I wish a motherfucker would, bro. They got this Mickey Mouse character shit for me, like caught up. They got it so twisted. All right, let's start with a classic oldie but goodie. Just understand all this shit is just more motivation. You don't want to see none of this happening. Okay, I'm gonna apply. I'm going back to the old 2Js. Old 2Js was inspired by people going out of the way to make it hard for me. Sometimes I need the wake up call. You know what I mean? This is like an old wash. It's an old vintage wash gray shirt. So old 2J's rap tee, right? With the hat. Oh, that's a mill, right? I actually walked up with that to some people say they spend a mill in their videos. Other people walk up to the shows with a mill in their and don't need to post it. Then the back of the shirt. All right. This is an extra large. Extra large, guys. I don't believe I wore this one because it would be weird of wearing a shirt of yourself in public or anywhere for that matter. We're gonna start all this shit today at $1. Go extra large at $1. At $1. 2J's rap tee. I don't rap though. I'd be a horrible rapper. I'd be like a bubblegum rapper. I would sound like Parappa the Rapper. Y'all remember that fucking game? I know you had that fucking game. That game was fucking dope back in the day. Let's get it, guys. 2J's rap tee, size extra large. Let's go, Ant. Appreciate you, man. I hope you wear it in good health, bro. That game had bars. You're right. Just not really good ones. Not like shit that you would like, damn, this needs a fucking Drake feature on it. Nothing like that. You know what I mean? Oh, guys, also, last night's orders already shipped out, except for one. One didn't ship. So I talked to Josh Luber yesterday about, some of the stuff with Ghostright, which are these little toys, right? So that LeBron, I kept saying 1 of 25. So that was a typo on that Excel spreadsheet that lets you get your Ghostwrights graded if they're 1 of 25 or lower. The LeBron is actually a 1 of 50, but the LeBron is a misprint. On the bottom of it, it says out of 2,000. It's supposed to say out of 50. So they want me to send this back in. Here's a LeBron. This one's 3 bands. So, no, already sold it. So this is what happened yesterday. When you've seen guys that do breaks and then the fucking shit's not selling. And so they're like, fuck it, we'll open one to open up like to improve the odds. And I was like, watch me because you guys aren't fucking bidding. Watch me hit a LeBron. And then I fucking hit a LeBron. So the person that hit this wants me to bring it to Seattle SneakerCon so we could take a picture together holding fucking LeBron. After that, I am gonna send it in to either get replaced with the correct numbering and graded. I told the kid he should consider, the guy that won it, I told him he should consider keeping it this way. But, you know, right, right. So, but how crazy is that? It took 14 fucking boxes. 14 boxes. I also, you know what's crazy is we hit two of these. This is out of 25. We've hit 2 out of 25 Lucas. This is Veronica's. I'm waiting for them to get the approval for me to send this one out. This one is out of 50. No, sorry, out of 25. Out of 25. So we've been hitting some bangers. I hit a 1 of 5 yesterday. We've hit a 1. No, sorry, we hit a 1 of 10 yesterday. And we've hit a bunch of 1 of 5. A couple 1 of 5s. All right. Got another UN. This is a Riyadh UN hoodie. This is an extra large Riyadh, which is where the store is out in Saudi. Those are Ghostrights, Joe. So Ghostright, think Topps baseball cards meets Bear Brick, and there's parallels and everything. They're crazy. Just go to StockX, Ghostright, right? WRITE, and NBA season 2025-26, and you'll see all of them. All right, so size XL Saudi Arabia hoodie, starting at $1. Saudi Arabia UNT starting at $1, guys. We used to sell at $80. Saudi Arabia vibes. Extra large. Crazy that we had a store in Saudi, right? Good pickup, Brock. $15 to stay warm is I would say it's a good investment. So how's spring break treating you guys? How's spring break treating everybody? It's a New York. Oh, bro, that New York store has been closed since COVID. Yeah, we got a couple of those. Horrible because you have to work. All right, so I used to say all the time that I'm the un-American dream because most people that have the American dream are not American, right? It wasn't that I wasn't proud to be American because I'm very thankful that I live in this country, the land of the free, right? If you go about it the right way, and it was just more about a belief, right? The reality of our land, the un-American dream. This is an extra large hoodie. It's a little bit lighter than some of the hoodies that are out now or that what we wear now. Because keep in mind, this is an older design. This is like COVID vibes, right? Extra large. This is brand new, starting at $1, guys. So this was when I made these. We did a promo where if you bought one, you were automatically entered to win a car. A car that a Lexus IS3. I gave away a Lexus IS350, and it was before the car even came out. Not only did I pay for the car in full, we also paid for the registration with a money order too. We paid with a money order because Have you kept in touch with the dude who won the car? Actually no, I haven't. But it was funny because we were live streaming it, right? And we were live streaming, like, going on Shopify, putting everybody in a wheel, spinning the wheel. Then I fucking called, and like I got so excited because I'm like, yo, you won, bro. Like, obviously, right? We're all fucking excited. He lives in California. I'm like, yo, pull up to Vegas, come get the car. He's like, yo, bro, I can't. I broke my leg. I can't go nowhere. I'm like, fuck it. You live in Cali? If you don't mind, fuck it. I'll drive your car. I'll drive the car down to you. right? Like you got to capture this moment. Like that shit's epic, right? I pull up, his whole family's there. They're in disbelief, handing him the fucking pink slip, you know, all the documentation that he needs, right? The one shitty part was thinking that everything in California is just a couple hours away just because it says California and you're in Nevada, right? He lived he lived in San Francisco or like by San Francisco from so now dude, that shit was like 8-9 hours, bro. Yeah, it was a stupid ass drive. It was a stupid ass drive, right? And so I enjoyed it and I put a couple hundred miles on his shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I was doing over 100 most of the drive. That everywhere I could do over 100, I did over 100. So you know, I got my rocks off on, and I mean, I fucking might as well, right? Who the fuck else fucking pays 40 fucking grand and gives this shit away? No, we got to do some epic shit over the years, bro. All right, I got another extra large of that Un-American Dream hoodie. This is also a brand new one. I got a few of these. I'm gonna run a couple, but not like fucking bury you in them. But I do have a decent amount of these. I don't know all the sizes, but I think I have about 10 or 15 of these that I'll be selling tonight. Un-American Dream extra large hoodie, guys. You know, I know it's we're getting towards that warmer time of the year, but you know, still powerful messaging, man. Slime, I appreciate you. Let's see, what size is this one? What size is it? Oh, another extra large, one more extra large, one more extra large, one more extra large. Yeah, sneakers. I have some that are available in the buy now. And I am doing a new drop next week at SneakerCon Seattle. And so if I have any left over, those will also be available on our streams. But I got merch coming for every single SneakerCon that's happening. I am going to all the SneakerCons that are coming up, but I only make about 25 to 50 shirts, right? So um, you know, but all the and then also the ones that are in the buy now are significantly cheaper, right? Like they're kind of closeout items for us. But when we drop the merch, it's we sell the shirts at $120 at SneakerCon and on whatnot. All right, here we go. We got another. Oh, this was a good one, man. This was part of my 3-city tour in Texas a few years back. We did a San Antonio, Houston, Dallas 5. This is on like a tan colorway, and it's got the little hit on the front, right? This is an extra large, extra large. You know, a lot of the stuff that I'll be selling tonight, if it was personal, it was gonna be an extra large. A lot of these are on Shaka blanks, so extra large, extra large. As of right now, no, man. I got a lot of like we got about 100 different new designs for social talk, right? Like we're starting to have conversations about maybe hopefully putting them in stores and starting like wholesale accounts for it because we do have some cool stuff. But yeah, we until we have like a actual official drop kind of thing, it's like 25 to 50. Uh the only social services stuff in there are the totes, bro. What? Hold on, let me check. Oh shit, great call out. Let me give me 1 second. Um edit show. Let me see if it'll let me edit and add. Bear with me. Uh, add. Hold on, I might be able to do it from here. Give me 1 second, guys. Buy now, add, import inventory. Interesting. It won't Hold on, adding them now. Let me see if it's on there now. Yeah, just added some shirts now, guys. Just added some shirts now. So some social services stuff is available if you guys want it. No worries. Thanks for that call out, bro. I appreciate you. This is why I love the community, man. The people that care, look out for your boy. Phantom of the Opera vibes with the shattered Phantom of the Opera vibes. Size large. I guess when I dropped this, I was actually a little less pudgy. Size large. Drew, bro, I got them like significantly under market. And never say never. That's the other part, man. Let's go, guys. Size large, Phantom of the Opera vibes. Size large, Phantom of the Opera vibes. This was a good shirt. Want to say we only made about 250 of these. And they sold out pretty quick. Solid. So it's about 12:30 here. I'm probably going to run to about 2:30, 3 o'clock today. Just so I can give myself a little bit of time to kind of separate this, and then bring over some of the Ghostright stuff. Later today, we'll be doing NBA stuff. Dice cherries. What a great flip, right? Playing the dice into, the logo. Size extra large. Size extra large. Size extra large. It says awaiting price on flash sale. Got it. How about there you go. Here's one, bro. It's a navy blue government shutdown tee. So that one says I survived the government shutdown. Basically this. Sorry. It's basically this shirt. It's basically this shirt in navy. Okay? I survived the government shutdown. It comes with a sticker. And also I want you to see these retail at 120. So which one do you want? And I'll start a flash sale on it. Just look through the ones that don't bro you. Don't bro me. Got you. All right. Let me switch. Don't bro. Hold on. Don't bro me, bro. Flash sale, $20. There you go. There's only 10 of them there. Any takers? There we go. Appreciate you, Slide. 9 left. 9 left, guys. 8 left, guys. Let's get it. Don't bro me, bro. 7 left, guys. Let's get it. Those are the don't bro me. That's a whole different thing. Whole different thing. All right. Let's go back to the regularly scheduled program. Size XL, size XL, size XL, size XL. Size XL. ¿Qué pasó, Brian? Explícame. What do you need to know? Size XL, guys. Size XL. I might have to do some sort of flip on this one day with the social services shit. Size XL, size XL. All right, this is a size XL. This one's worn by me. Size XL, size XL, size XL. Run it up, chat. Size XL, size XL. These are those summer color vibes. Size XL, size XL, chat. Size XL. True to size. True to size. $4. See, I told you, shit's worn by me. It's worth less. Yo, the founder of this brand wore it, bro. No 2XLs. I wasn't that tall, bro. I don't have enough muscles for 2XL, bro. Maybe when I hit puberty. All right, here we go. 10 XL, 10 XL, size XL. Nah, don't bro me is true to size, bro. Well, bro, get down. I appreciate the times you swiped and rocked with me, man. I mean, every little bit helps, guys. Size XL, man. You know, just being here is a win too, bro. You can help me share. You can comment. You know, I just appreciate you checking in on me and supporting, bro. Size XL, size XL. Size XL. This one is new. It's just wrinkled because it's been in a box for a few years. Appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Anthony's showing a lot of love today, bro. Size. I know I gotta have this. What size? This looks like damn, every one of them that I'm grabbing is an XL. Unamerican Dream hoodie. Nah, I appreciate that, Anthony. XL, 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 XL. Unamerican Dream, brand new Unamerican Dream hoodies in a size XL. Size XL. Do you have? Oh, man, the vulture tees I don't have, bro. That's like a fucking 13, 14-year-old shirt. Size XL. That was like one of the most meaningful shirts I made for me. It was based off of Nighttime Vultures from Mobb Deep. I want to welcome you to Extravaganza. Something incredible that's about to take place. This one's worn. It's an extra large. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large, guys. Extra large. This one was inspired by Grateful Dead. Extra large. I don't, bud. I don't. That was another great shirt that we did. XL. This one's worn. This one is a extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Run it up, chat. Extra large, extra large. What questions you guys got for me? Anything that I can help you maybe address or answer while we're doing this? How do you get taller? Milk. Milk. Well, actually, that's normal people. You're not normal. So you probably have to go get a surgery and a leg extension. Solo oil. Solo ropa. On this stream, sí, hermano, nomás. Ropa nomás este stream. En un par de horas tengo otro stream. Va a ser los juguetitos de Ghostright. You're low-key lactose. Then first, get a new stomach. Second, drink milk. Third, get a leg extension. And if you can't afford the leg extension, buy stilts. Hey, Curly, you watching this from work or you got another day off? You watching this from work or you getting your nails done again? From work? Got you. So we used to have a store in Crystal's, grand opening tea, right? Grand opening tea. This was the font for the mall, right? Kind of limited. Size extra large. Got you. Well, I appreciate you checking on me. Let's switch this to. Why is this at 30 and 10? Yeah, let me fix that. Here we go. Crystal's grand opening tea. Crazy to think I had two stores on the mall. Crazy to think I had stores in places I used to panhandle. Sold. First purchase, dude. Let's go. That's a good colorway. This one's worn. This one's worn. This goes with the Lady May 6. It's crazy. Extra large. Extra large. Which ones, Fly? Those are like archival pieces at this point. Extra large, guys. Which ones do you have? You remember when I did the Mars, like the Spike Lee joint? I'm selling all my personal shirts, yeah. Dude, I have so many clothes that I need to get rid of. I just don't have the time for this shit. What's my favorite new pairs? I like a lot of the Vans, but like I've been getting gifted. I've been getting seeded a lot of product. I got seeded all the Satoshis. You know, like I've been on a Vans kick pretty heavy. I've been rocking Hokas a lot. Like this pair, I wear this pair a lot. I wear this pair a lot. Hoka's Stinson collab. This is like their second one. These are probably 80% of my wares right now. Can you borrow the Satoshis? Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can, bro. You know what? If you want, I could write Satoshi. I could write Satoshi on a pair of Vans. Just go to Nordstrom's rack, real quick. I could get the font down. Trust me. All right. Anniversary tee. This was race inspired. This was NASCAR inspired, Mattel inspired, Pit Crew inspired. Extra large. Extra large. No, I don't have any porters, bro. Extra large, chat. This was an anniversary tee. This was the last anniversary that I actually attended, too. By the way, this was the one where we made a shoe where we, donated the proceeds to cancer research. I didn't even show this, but the Toyo Tires logo, what? I generally really didn't get credit for my designs. Size extra large, brand new, un-American Dream. Well, they were all made to orders, but we made a lot of them. Sold a couple hundred pairs of that one. I didn't see a dime from it. Surprising, right? Extra large. No, I don't know what happened to that. Extra large, guys, un-American Dream hoodie. I don't know what happened to that bike. These fucking guys even sold my heat locker machines that I paid for with my own personal money. But hey, don't get me to talking. Extra large un-American Dream hoodie, guys. This one matters. This is powerful messaging, Aki. Okay. Okay. This is when I first started selling sneakers back in the dinosaur age. Back in Jurassic Park days. Extra large. Extra large. When I first started T. Extra large. I'm still going through it, bro. Yeah, I did get hit with a lot of C&Ds over the years. A lot of Major League Baseball stuff. Extra large, extra large. I got hit with that. I mean we got a couple. We got like 3 Major League Baseball C&Ds. Extra large, extra large. When's the last time we got drunk? Because when's the last time that we Major League Baseball don't play, man. Promise you won't change up just because I know you work in the morning, but tonight, girl, we should stay up just because. Pop some champagne in the tub just because I said, when's the last the one that I'm wearing? No, man, this is Gallery. I know you guys see me wearing a lot of Gallery. You guys know that I'm like friends with like Trent and like the managers over there, and like they're like, yo, Jay, here, care pack, full up. It's fucking paying $500, $600, $700 for shirts and in the hundreds. It's yo. I was killing, but come on. You can't wait till I get down to your size. Me neither. Me neither, bro. Just because I promise I won't change up just because. Let's be real, just because. Jump book nail in your heels just because. Go on some Netflix and chill just because. Tell me, when's the last time we went out? Maybe on that basketball. Extra large. Extra large. What do you think that basketball is worth, bro? Extra large. Extra large. What do you think? What do you guys think? A basketball signed by Shaq, Kobe, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is worth? At least 2,000. I would say at least like. Right. There we go. Fucking girl, just take your time up that makeup sex, wake up next morning and hop on that spaceship, cruise all of the places that got lost in translation. Let's take your mind off it. Lately, girl, we've been so trusting. I'm so Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Kobe. And the shit was sitting in my garage in a box, just like not even in a case, not even like. Here, what's almost as crazy as that was this was gifted to me. Someone was like, "Here, man, I fucking rock with you, bro." And I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you fit? Nah, bro, you deserve this." Want a shirt? That's kind of how it played out. Billy merch. Billy merch. Stitched. Billy was killing. Billy was bigger than life. She used to go to the store. She used to have like a little like satchel with her little, poop bags. And she would walk around the store. Everybody would pet her. If she locked eyes with you, she would go up to you, wanting you to like show her some love. We would go home. I would, go through her little bag to replace it or replenish, and there'd be money in there. People were tipping my dog. She had her own Instagram. She had an ice cream shop called Billion Flavors. That's why I got the little Billy cone, right? She had merch. She had 250 of these made, and they sold out in minutes, right? This is a large, guys. No back pockets, but those are stitched. Large. Ah, Billy. I miss my little Billy. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. Billy merch, Billy shorts, size large with the stitched, good quality stuff. Size large, guys. Dope that is staying with somebody in Vegas, man. This one's used. This one's used. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Here we go. Extra large, run it up, chat. Extra large, run it up, chat. Yo, what's up? This is Werner. Extra large, guys. Extra large. These are good tees to just $1. Oh man, $1. Just $1. Be happy you sold it, son. Olympic vibes for an anniversary. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large. I wore this one. Extra large. Extra large. Oh man, bro, if you're poor, what am I? Extra large. I woke up. I woke up. You don't even want to know what I woke up to in my bank account. It had a minus in front of it. It had a minus in front of it. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm too old for my bank account to start with a minus sign. Yeah, they are, bro. Yes, they are. Joni's account's been clipped twice in the last month. The only money she generates is the disability that she collects from, having cancer. Shit's wild. These are definitely above the knee shorts. Above the knee shorts. Yeah, these are like booty shorts. Give these to your girl, bro. What size are these? Large. Large. Above the knees. Above the knees. Shorts. Large. Let's get it, chat. Size large. Size large. Size large. Size $2. Norcal, you're gonna wear those, huh? You're gonna wear those? Norcal, you're gonna wear those, and when you wear them, you're gonna like curl this up like this a couple times so they're even shorter. So they're like this. You're gonna wear them like this, bro. He's like, I want them shits to make me bleed. Cut. I want them to cut. Yo, if I see you wearing those, NorCal, twist it up. You know, this is Pith inspired, obviously. Shout out to Ronnie, one of my heroes. Size extra large, size extra large. This one I wore, size extra large. If I see you wearing those with some open toe slides, bro, when I open toe flip flops and a crop top, all belly. Extra large. This one's worn. How do you pronounce this? Minneapolis or Minneapolis? Or Minneapolis? Or Minneapolis? Spell it out for me. How do you pronounce this? Minneapolis. Size extra large. Size extra large. Anthony Edwards vibes. Extra large, chat. Extra large. Minneapolis. Extra large. Anthony Edwards vibes. Clark Kent. Thank you, bro. Grateful Dead vibes. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large, chat. Let's get it. Appreciate everybody checking on me this early stream today. 2 streams lined up for today. We will be back. I'm streaming probably here until about to be 1 p.m. here in Vegas. I'm probably streaming till about 3. Then I'll take those 2 hours to go eat some In-N-Out, print the orders for this, set up the stuff for the stream. We're gonna be doing blind rips again for Ghostrights. I'll be selling some of the cases also for Ghostrights, and yeah, we might be selling a few boxes. More Billy merch. More Billy merch, guys. I got more Billy merch. This one is a large. Large, 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 guys. This is stitched. Stitched. Hopefully today we hit a fucking 101, man. Size large. Size large. NorCal, what are you doing bidding on these? These are too big for you, bro. This is below the knee. This is below the knee, bro. You guys gotta outbid on me. I don't know. I think he's bought so much shit. He just like everything. He's just like, fuck it, I'll swipe on. He's gonna belt those under the armpit. Or he knew that I had a second pair and he's gonna wear the other pair like underwear and this pair over. Show of hands, how many of you motherfuckers was wearing 2 and 3 shorts and shit back in the day at the same time? You were wearing basketball shorts on top of basketball shorts. I fucking know. I know. Be like, yo, you want to play some basketball? You already have basketball shorts on, and then never did that. I guess there must have been game ready everywhere. 8 year logo. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Wore jeans under my pants for PE. Man, I hear you. Clark, you already, bro. I love Atlanta. You know where I got it? You know where my favorite spot to go in Atlanta to eat? Spondivits. Is it right? Spondivits? Is that how you pronounce it? That's my fucking spot. And every time I go, there's a long ass fucking line. Basketball shorts, that's raw. I had that all wrong. You ever been to Spondivits? I need blue in that color. I'll check, bro. I mean, I have like, there's literally fucking hundreds of, look, that whole section is just UN shit. And then I got a couple racks. Damn, bro. Fucking Yeezy tickets. You remember that shit? I wouldn't say it's a come up, especially with what I got going on. Sign the tees being those. I mean, if people want me to sign them, I'll happily do it, but they need to notate it. They need to comment it for me to do it, bud. And if you want me to sign something that we already sold to you, give me the order numbers and I'll sign it. This one's worn. This one's worn. Yeah, they're vintage tees. No, you ain't bullshitting. XL, 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 XL. This is 9-year merch. XL. I've been around that long, huh? My shit's vintage now? Fuck. Extra large. Extra large. I feel like I'm hitting the prime with my jokes. Extra large. Extra large. Extra large, guys. Anthony's like, I'll take one of everyone. Thanks. And are you an extra large, bro? Oh, even better. This man's like, I'm about to have an entirely new wardrobe. About to open up a Flex account. 75 days straight with a UNT shirt on. And it only cost me one outfit at Zara, one H&M outfit. Any double XL, G-Man, if we do, it'll be in the Unamerican tees, but like I don't have it organized. I'm sorry. Like a lot of this stuff was like large, extra large because they were out of my personal collections, or I was keeping samples, or like one of what we printed and just tucking it. So a couple years back, I did a collab with a company called Cooperative out in Utah, in Provo. And then I was like, well, you guys are cooperative, and I got a brand called UN. So uncooperative? Come on, maybe. And this was part of like a TED talk in a sense, right? So extra large, this got good weight to it. Good weight to it. Print right here. I think there's some browns. I'm looking at a brown hoodie. I'll pull that next. Not very much mediums because I haven't been a medium since birth. I was an extra large in 5th grade, bro. So most people grew this way. I grew that way. You know what I mean? Extra large, okay? Extra large. Let's get it. This is a heavy hoodie. Very heavy hoodie. Uncooperative hoodie. This is good stuff right here. And a brand that you should follow. You can't bid? Is your account not verified? Because that would probably be the only reason you can't bid. You gotta, maybe, are you new to whatnot? Maybe take a couple extra steps, verify that account. Oh, you're a medium? Well, bro, we could do one or two things to make them a medium. Either I could take scissors to the shit on the one that you want and we cut it and we like guesstimate it. I would say because like I'm an extra large, a medium would be like right around here. So if you want, I could cut, like I could use this as the line. Yo, I'm like Edward Scissorhands. That's the first thing we could do. Or you could just throw the shit in the wash, soak it, take it out of the wash, and then throw it in the dryer and fucking shrink and repeat. I try, bro. I mean, these days all I got are these jokes. Yes. This shirt right here. This shirt right here is when I knew I had problems at the store. Um, a couple years ago, there was fires in Lahaina, Hawaii. Lahaina is where Joni is from. So I came up with the idea after talking to some of the people at the brand. Hey, let's make a shirt and donate all the proceeds. When I brought that up, the powers that be, the other side that ran the business said, hey, like, that's taking away time, energy, effort, money from the business. Like, the business needs to make money. So then I spent a little bit of time trying to figure out, okay, well, if we sell this many shirts, it's going to take this much labor. If it takes this much labor, we're going to need this many bags and this, that, to a T, right? Like down to the penny. We raised 20 grand in a day to donate. So then on the Monday meeting call, the staff is like talking about, the numbers and this and that for the week. And then finishing it up with the excitement of doing a shirt that the proceeds were donated to help a city that the whole city burned down. People lost their lives, people lost their homes. And in Lahaina, a lot of the houses, right, like they're 60, 70 years old, and people built on top of the houses, and they didn't necessarily take the traditional steps and documents. So a lot of the houses aren't insured. So needless to say, people lost their entire lives, right? So 20,000 does nothing, but it does something. It was more that like, yo, you guys were in our thoughts, and we helped. I got accused of stealing money of the company and doing like reckless spending. When again, the proceeds were to donate the shirt. I kept the shirt. I paid for the shirt. I paid full price for the shirt. This was the shirt. After that meeting, I knew I have a real problem with the brand because the brand no longer supports my beliefs, which is for the people. It's for the people, by the people, ran by the people, like community. And that still doesn't. That was one of the things that hurt me the most, right? So this is that shirt. Lahaina, you're still in my prayers, man. This is an extra large. I wore this one. I actually wore this one in Hawaii. Run it, chop. Extra large, extra large. This one matters. If people see this one and they know the brand, they know the story of this shirt and its intention. They don't know that story I just shared, but they know what the premise was for this shirt. This was one of those good. This was one of those shirts that mattered a lot to me. Another shirt that mattered a lot to me that I didn't get to sell. I sold, but I didn't. But I had to do a lot more, and then they cost me my. I did a Toronto Blue Jays inspired Urban Necessity shirt, and then I got hit by a C for SneakerCon, and then Major League Baseball hit me with a C&D, and then I had to like reprint, and I put American flags and all sorts of Canadian flags and all that, and just kept putting a flag over like overprint. My shirts went from costing me, like $10 to like fucking $30, and I lost my ass because I was only selling them for like $40, and then conversion. Yeah, that's the only other shirt that those shirts we didn't even get to sell them. I took those shirts and I mailed them to Puerto Rico during a hurricane, and we gave them to like a school. Somebody asked for brown. Good weights, really good weight on this hoodie. This is that, baggy vibes, oversized vibes. Extra large, extra large, extra large hoodie, guys. Extra large hoodie, extra large hoodie. Let's go, chat. Extra large, brown. Extra large. Colors scream off of this thing. Run it up, chat. Earth tones. This goes with everything, man. Extra large vibes. Man, yo, guys, can I get a couple W's for Ant? Ant is like really in here showing a lot of love, man. This means a lot. Where are you based out of, Ant? The Bay. Humble as I could pretend to be. Friend is worst enemy. Don't hurt it offends me. The chrome birds in a frenzy. It's gonna work till it's empty. Store shoots back to the earth. My bullets and chasing doors. Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. Extra large. Black UN hoodie. Extra large. Extra large. I'm not with Monster anymore. Nope. Had a little weird moment. Then I realized, you know what? I don't want to be a 90-year-old ambassador of an energy drink, especially when I don't drink them anymore, right? So, extra large, extra large, extra large. Nah, Red Bulls put me in the hospital, bro. Nah, the UN is for unemployed. This is unemployment. Unemployment necessities. I'm actually, once I get rid of all this stuff and I can live a normal life again, right? Like, once I get past all the bullshit, we're going to start a new brand. We're going to call it Suburban Essentials. I'm going to start selling khakis, penny loafers, polo tees, quarter zips, Ray-Bans, suspenders, bow ties. I'm telling you, I'll have all you motherfuckers wearing slacks again. Eastland collabs. Unamerican Dream. Bro, no slacking. Look at that. Suburban Essentials, no slacking. And it's like crease-free slacks. Wrinkle-free slacks. Remember when Dockers did that shit? Extra large. Remember when you were going to Sears to buy wrinkle-free slacks for work? Extra large, Un-American Dream hoodie. Don't say you didn't go. Because we're about the same age. And I know you fucking went in there to buy those pants to go work at fucking Target. The MLB rips that I did, yeah, that was my idea. I pitched it to New Era, but they were like, they don't give collabs to everybody. I'm like, all right, thanks for putting in the effort. I get no credit. I get no credit. Rodney Dangerfield vibes. I mean, I guess, his impact is way bigger than mine. Extra large, extra large. Extra large. Fuck that guy, bro. Honestly. Still bothers me all the sucker shit he's done over the years. Extra large, extra large, extra large. That guy has done more cultural appropriation than anybody else in this space. And somehow, dudes cost me a lot of money over the years. Sign one for you? Yeah, you want me to sign that one? Was that your order? That was your order. You want me to sign that one? Got you. Let me find a marker that'll show on that. Let me find a silver marker, bro. Hold on. You get rappers in the clubs, you open stuff. Days they used to smoke the dust. Cats kept jumping off the roof too much. So today we don't abuse the Dutch. We use our minds to write rhymes to touch. Stay playing on the ground. You want that soft pop shit, you better smoke another sound. It gets down. I know the streets. Y'all rappers got maps out, looking all around. Y'all want the crown. But why should I battle next week? They're gonna put you in the ground. That's a waste of time. I'd rather raise a rock or someone trying to raise their mind. One town, USA. Down to appreciate you. Look, what the fuck they gonna say? They want that pop shit. That soft hip hop shit. That KRS hip hop not shit. Boy, it's banging on your door like break time. Bet the rhyme that was fit for your mind. Oh yeah, love. I mean physical. Extra large, another extra large, another extra large. Just the smartest things. I didn't know what you call the hardest thing. See? Let's get it, guys. Extra large Unamerican Dream. These are little lightweight Unamerican Dream. Because most of the people that have the American Dream ain't even from here. No 2XLs, but I'm sorry. At least not yet. I haven't found any. Again, this was stuff that was out of the personal collection. This was stuff that I, ran. This was a promo I ran through Tuesdays during COVID. And once I covered the cost of the car we were giving away through that promo, I just stopped selling them, man. When they delivered these fucking hoodies to my fucking house, I was like, how many of these shits did, oh my God. Extra large. One more extra large, and I'll give them a break for a little bit, okay? Extra large, extra large. This is the last one. I'm going to run for a little bit. Extra large, Un-American Dream hoodie. Extra large, Un-American Dream hoodie. This will be the last one. I run for a little bit. Extra large, extra large. Un-American Dream. I know, bro. The fucking LeBron is so crazy. I genuinely believe, yeah, I got you. I genuinely believe that we're gonna hit a 101 in these boxes, bro. I really feel like in my heart, I feel it. We're gonna hit a 101. We have to. We have to. These boxes that I got from them, like they're fucking all. They're like they say you're supposed to get at least one case hit, and almost every box has had at least two. Some boxes have had three. Some boxes have had four. Like, thank you, bro. Nah, no worries, man. Easy. Extra large. Collegiate. Extra large collegiate UNT. Let's get it, guys. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Extra large college tee. Really? Yo, this shirt's fire. What are we doing? This shirt's good. What are we doing? NorCal, this doesn't match those booty shorts you bought earlier, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just saw the name and sometimes the thoughts, I say them out loud. Oh, I know you're gonna buy these. I know this, guys. This might be sign it in black. Got you, NorCal. I know this next pair of shorts. This shit got your name all over it, bro. Now you can have his and her shorts coming up right now for NorCal. Above the knee with the tread marks. The tread marks on the back of the pants. Size large. Size large. Size large. Size large. You guys ready? Size large. Let's go, chat. Size large. Size large. Size large. That hit right there was crazy. What could have been, right? They actually hit us up and they were like, yo, you're not supposed to use our logo. We'll let you slide. But once you're done with the drop, let's have a conversation. $4. We never had the conversation because shit got weird. Can you imagine? Mercy on my soul. Saudi Arabia samples. Saudi Arabia samples. This song hits pretty hard. This is an extra large. These are samples. These never got produced. So samples, a little bit thinner than what the production pair would have been, but still a good pair. Pocket. Size extra large. This is a good hit the beach vibe. Let's go with the raid, man. Appreciate you. Palm Supply. Appreciate you guys checking in again. I hope you guys had a great stream, man. Thanks for bringing the friends over. What's going on, guys? Name's Jay. This giveaway is solely for you guys. So today we're doing what I'm selling is a lot of clothes out of my personal collection. These were either samples, shirts that I wore for a little old brand that I used to run back in the day called Urban Necessities. That'll be my first stream. I'm running to about 3:00 today. It's 1:17. At 5:00, I'm coming right back, and we're selling Ghostrights. Yesterday, we hit a 1 of 5, a 1 of 10, a 1 of 25, a bunch of 1 of 50s, and a short print LeBron James. The LeBron James goes for $3,000, and I just randomly pulled it. On top of pulling it, we then listed it at $1 and sold it for $500. Now we're going to go get it graded for them. So make sure to turn on the notifications. Hang out with me a little bit. If you enjoy a dry sense of humor, I'm your guy. I'm like the Puerto Rican Al Bundy, and my life is kind of like Larry David, but in Puerto Rican form. And I don't have a Prius, I have a Tesla.
I'm the original him.
So yeah. This was a shirt we did for SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale, right? Flamingo inspired, like the hotel. Size large. Oh man, I must have been feeling myself then. I'm a large. I had to been lying to myself on this one. This is a large. This is a large. This is a large. Here we go. Starting at $1, guys. Vegas hospitality, a lost art in this world. Vegas used to be like you would go to a casino, the fucking cocktail waitresses would remember your name. Everybody treated you nice. The comps were amazing. You didn't have to pay for parking. Now it's like, go fuck yourself, bro. Why are you even in this store? Why are you here? Why do you want to drink? You fucking just play the machine. What do you expect free drinks for? And those people that know, back in the day, used to be able to come to Vegas, make eye contact with a cocktail waitress at the casino, not even play, and be like, psst, here's a 20, and she would just keep coming back to you while you're just sitting there getting loaded with the homies. You never did that? Ah, dope, Drew. Those were, yeah. I mean, that was what made me stay here. They never judged. Now they judge everybody. Now, if you stay in a casino for more than 15 minutes, you got to pay $45 for parking, and then they're wondering why they're not generating sales and tourists aren't coming, right? Can't tell me this ain't gas.
This is how make it American.
Hoodie, heavy, oversized, oversized.
Made mistakes and own it like I made a last payment. Grass ain't green, just crack, baby. Back thinking records have a
size large. Size large. Size large.
My soul's the only thing I never sell. Brody on the phone,
size large. Here we go, guys. Run it up, chat. Size large. We were flipping these at 120. Size large. Good heavyweight hoodie right here. Navy blue, oversized, size large. $14.
Yeah, that's how you make it in America. Blue collar requirement don't embarrass me. But some tax write-offs off charity. Some legal stuff already buried that.
Ditched.
Real niggas losing their integrity. Yeah, the game fucked up. That's America.
I know, guys. I know times are hard. I know you want to spend your income tax money somewhere else, as you should.
Let it burn us out of
Bitch.
Doing donuts in suburbs.
Size large. This was a sample. Size large. This was a sample. Size large. Size large. Never worn. Here we go. True to size. True to size. True to size. Size large. Size large. Bro, I think it is. Here's the thing why I don't get caught up on who's president, right? I know everybody thinks I'm a fucking Trumpy. Even though I've never said who I fucking vote for. Even though when the political campaign was going on, I got invited to both Democratic and Republican parties, and I went because I was curious because, like, I don't really pay attention to the TV. I'd rather just go and hear what you're saying in person. The one thing that a lot of us kind of overlook, I don't know if I have another large in those, bro, because I was a sample, so it's a 1-on-1. The one thing that a lot of us overlook is, yes, we have a president. Yes, it be their ideologies, but it still has to get approved by the Senate and the House, right? So a lot of this shit gets twisted, and every president we've had has done some positive and some negative, and I think it's just we're at a point where all that shit just built up and it's overflowed, and this guy's, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're trying. I think there's some things that they've done great. I don't like his delivery and approach on a lot of fucking things. But I gotta respect somebody in a sense that talks in a way that needs. Sometimes you need to talk, right? Like, but from a mouth standpoint, that boy is wild. From a business standpoint, I'm on the fence. But the other side, Kamala, like, I think where she fucked up, she would have had it, in my opinion. She would have had it, in my opinion, if she wasn't so caught up on sexual gender and, like, those rights. Yes, there's a time and place, but it doesn't need to be in schools. We don't need to teach that shit in school. We don't need to teach that shit. We don't even need to go to school no more. Do you know that? Too much internet. And our books and our education, all that shit needs to get updated. They're teaching you the ways of the 40s and 50s and fucking. It's not fucking 1985 no more, bro. But I don't know shit about politics. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I know shit about politics? Don't listen to me for any political advice. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that and not tell me, oh, see, you fucking troll me on my fucking page? It's because you voted for Trump. I never voted for him. Size extra large. Size extra large. Size extra large. But I'll take those shoes like a motherfucker, especially when a post came out today. Did you see they were trying to sell a pair for $180,000 in Saudi? Size extra large, size extra large, size extra large, size extra large. What is the name of this shirt? Gallery. Extra large, extra large, extra large. All the logos, all the flips. Extra large. This is a little bit lighter weight. Extra large. Extra large, chat. Extra large, chat. My favorite shoes I ever made were the ones that were inspired by the ones that were inspired by the Reef Forbes that, like, as you wore them, the swooshes fell off. That whole chasing the shoes to make that fucking having NFL players like wanting pairs, but I'm like, yo, they're part of a giveaway. I can't just give you a pair. Then, like, agreeing to make an off-numbered pair for an NFL player in exchange for a game worn jersey with an inaugural patch. Like, Bun B showing those in a complex video and saying like this was one of his favorite pairs. Like that one meant a lot. That one meant a lot. Like I literally used Levi Dunks as the base, not knowing that those Levi Dunks, one, were fucking really old. Two, they only made 250 pairs, and I sourced 40 fucking DS pairs. Like I started buying them at 200. By the time it was all said and done, I was paying like 600 for the pairs before I even customized them. And then every box cost me like $500 to $700 a box. Plus, I had to pay for obviously the customization. I did run up the price like a motherfucker, bro. The 2J's effect was real for a little while. Like anything that was an 8.5 was like 30% more because there was an era where like 2J's LLC was making millions while Urban was making millions. And I was living off of my, I didn't know how to act, bro. Yeah. You and skinny girls. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Fucking this guy with the. I love that fucking username, bro. It's amazing. Extra large, Chaco. This is a good one, and you can see it's nice and crispy. And then you got torta music playing in the background just for you. Hey, hey. That was fire. Buccaneer colors, bro. What? This was good too. Extra large, extra large. This is a rare one, bro. Rare. Tampa Bay sneaker con. Let's go. Tampa Bay vibes, extra large. Extra large, Jack, go. Go, Jack, go. Somebody decided to leave me the longest fucking voicemail in history. I'm telling you, people only call me. They're like, yo, you're streaming? Let me fucking call them. You're streaming? Let me call them. Oh, you're not streaming? Fuck that guy. You want to see something rare? Crew neck. Small chest hit. Crew neck. Extra large. Motherfucker left me a 4-minute fucking voicemail. I'm not gonna listen to that, bro. Extra large. Extra large crew neck. Extra large crew neck. Who leaves voicemails? It's like, bro, come on. Why? Just text, bro. Do you read your voicemails? Do you listen to your voicemails? Or am I the only person that gets annoyed when they leave me a voicemail? You want to see old people shit talking about cell phones? My mother left me a box of like artifacts, baby pictures, fucking baby clothes, my baby clothes that were made out of like sheepskin because, I was born like BC, not AC. I was like 35 years old when this telephone bill from New Jersey Bell, bro. This is what telephone bills look like in the 80s, okay? Look, April 17th, 1983. Calls to Puerto Rico. Right? Look at what a call to Puerto Rico costs. Bro, that's like still America, bro. You're charging me to call America. Crazy, right? 1983 bill. Here's another Lahaina tea. Another Lahaina tea. You weren't born yet? Me neither, bro. I wasn't alive either. I wasn't around yet. 1983. 1983. Holy shit. Urban Necessities Lahaina tea. This was to support the fires, the people. Size extra large. Size extra large. I was married for the 5th time in 1989, bro. Married to my Nintendo. Like playing Dr. Mario like a maniac back then. Blades of Steel back then. Double dribble back then. 74. TVs weren't even in color then, right, bro? 74, Slime? Yo, here's a random, right? Here's a Christian Louboutin, no box. Christian Louboutin, no box, size 43 and a half. 43 and a half, 43 and a half. You know these go for thousands. No box, brand new. No box, brand new. No box, brand new. These go for thousands. Size 43 and a half, 200 bucks. 200 bucks, 200 bucks for Christian Lubes. 200 bucks for Christian Lubes. These go for thousands. Buy them and put them on eBay. Buy them and put them on eBay. Buy them and put them on. Okay, you slept. You slept. Don't say I didn't try to look out. Don't say I didn't try to look out. 1995 for color TVs. 43 and a half? What size is a 43 and a half, bro? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's a 10 and a half. Hold on. This is clothing. Fucking, come on, bro. 43, hold on. 43.5. So 9 and a half. No, converts to 10 and a half. 10. That was a 10 and a half men's. 10 and a half men's. All right. Markel, I know you're in here, bro. Above the knee shorts. Above the knee shorts. Above the knee. And these are a large. Above the knee. Size large. Size large, guys. Size large, starting at $1. Annie tees, Annie shorts. Size large, size large, size large. Man got locked in and went back and said it's vacation. Appreciate everybody taking advantage of these opportunities. To the money, everything. Extra large, Un-American Dream. Un-American Dream hoodie. Un-American Dream hoodie starting at $1. Extra large, Un-American Dream. Un-American Dream starting at $1. Starting at $1. Un-American Dream. NorCal, I don't know. Extra large. Let's go, bro. What up, man? How you been, bro? Good? Chilling, man, out the way, bro. Yo, we hit a LeBron yesterday, man. Extra large, extra large, extra large. One more extra large. One more extra large. I'm excited to rip boxes later tonight. I got about 7 or 8 boxes I could rip tonight. Just really depends on the chat, you know. But we've been averaging like 4 to 6 boxes a screen now. Let's get it, guys. On the Ghostrights, we start them at 50 because retail's $55 plus tax. A lot of streamers, there's only like a handful of streamers, right, on the platforms like this one and TikTok because like they're so limited. They only made 1,800 boxes of NBA, and there's only a handful of people that have accounts, right? I got lucky. I got an account. So I get to sell them at retail, and at retail, I'm making like if they sell it 50 after the fees, I'm making about $7 per. So it's not like I'm making much. I'm making like $70 on a box. But yeah, we've been selling them for a lot less than everybody else. So a lot of people sell like teams, and so if you buy a team and then that box you open it doesn't have that team, you don't get anybody. Or if that player doesn't come out, like other guys do players, if the player doesn't come out, your money's SOL. I sell slots, right? So we number it, letter it, and if you buy one, we started at 50, and you pick, and every box has had hits. If you go to 2J's Kicks on Instagram, you'll see a lot of the wins. I posted some of the bigger hits. No, bro, I got a lot of clipped videos that I'm gonna be running. So I'm gonna run this stream till 3 p.m. Vegas time. Then I'm gonna take an hour. Like I'm gonna give myself an hour to kind of pull orders for this, and then 5 o'clock I'm going back. Unexpected for you, Josh. I called the shit. I said it was gonna happen, and then it happened on the one that I said it was gonna happen. Took me 14 boxes. And they're saying it's like one out of every. Let me go see. Like the boxes. So, like, here's a box. This is what they look like, right? So emeralds are out of 25, and it says it's one out of every 4 boxes. But LeBron is a short print. Like every iteration of every player, which these are all the players, they made 2,000 of every player. Then every player has all these iterations. So you got to add like, here there's another 50 of that person. Here's another 20, so another 100, 110, 100. So there's 2,100 of every other player. LeBron, there's like really only like 100 of them out of 1,800 boxes. I am going to be getting Major League Baseball, but it comes out later, right? Later in the year. So on April 17th, I'm actually, Chris, what up? On April 17th, I'm actually getting Ghostright Volume 1, which is going to have John Cena's. I'm going to be streaming from the space here in Vegas, which is owned by Mark. Mark is actually the host of WWE Countdown and Raw. And so WrestleMania is going to be happening here in Vegas, and I'm gonna have Mark Henry there. We might have what's her name, Madison there. Basically, I'm gonna be streaming, but we're gonna have an open bar plus invites, right? Like, welcome to come up. We're expecting at least 100 to 200 people, couple celebrities, couple influencers to pull up, and we're just gonna randomly be grabbing people out of the crowd to get on the stream with us and rip boxes with us. And what we'll be looking for is a John Cena that's coming out, and they're forecasting that the John Cena, the 101, is going to go for like 40 racks. So of that, I actually bought 6 boxes myself. Because when you have a wholesale account, you're obligated to buy at a minimum 6 boxes. But then I talked to a buddy and purchased 24 additional boxes through a friend. So I have 30 boxes coming now. The thing that I'm trying to convince my friend is, yo, when these boxes come to Vegas so we can rip 30 boxes during WrestleMania with wrestlers from WWE. So it sounds like a vibe, right? And you guys are all going to be invited. I'm definitely going to be posting that stuff Saturday. And I made this no secret. Like, the buddy that helped me, like, this order for NBA, like, shit got fucked for me this week, right? Like, I had fucking bank accounts clipped again. Like you guys know, happened to me last year. It's still going on. And so I placed an order, but then my bank account got fucked up because it got sniped by shit that I can't control. Homie came in through the clutch, Troy, and he fulfilled, he covered the cost of my order, and I'm splitting the cost, the profits with him. But again, remember, I'm only making like $7 per, so it's not much. He's like more helping me, keep the relationship good. And he's coming Saturday, and Saturday we're actually going to be streaming from that spot, and it's going to be my test run of this space, right? So I'm really excited about being over there, showing the space, giving you guys an understanding, because I want to turn this more into like more of a vibe instead of being in my gingerbread house. I want to have friends pulling up, random athletes and celebrities pulling up, and just, doing what we're doing, bro. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. John Cena just an empty box. Yeah, I'll definitely post, bro. But it's April 17th, which is that Friday of WrestleMania. So I just gotta, like, I presented it to Whatnot. I presented it to TikTok. Um, Trying to raise money, obviously, to at least cover the cost of the alcohol for the event and to cover the cost of some boxes for some promo. Yeah, Josh, please pull up and just wear one sock when you come, right? Over your head. Is that what you do when you go hang out with the lady boys in Thailand? You just put a sock over their head? Extra large Unamerican Dream. Did Whatnot approve? Whatnot told me, oh, we'll just bump you to the top of the category and shout you out. I'm like, guys, I could technically have every wrestler from WWE there. You're just like, no money for that? No value in making a moment? Extra large. Extra large. Yep. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Starting at $1 go. Starting at $1 go. Extra large Un-American Dream hoodie. I like busting Josh's chops because Josh likes busting my chops. Josh is like, he sees his vacation time coming up, and he starts like this. He's like, oh shit, vacation. Oh shit, I got points. Oh shit, fucking all-inclusive package in Thailand. Oh shit, I'm there. That's Josh. Like, how many times a year do you go out there, bro? Man, that's the only way I know, bro. One a year, one in Japan. If I don't do it, who will, right? This is really, 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 really old. This is not my size. This is a large, but fits like a medium. This was designed by Moondust. Designed by Moondust. This was the 6-year anniversary. Designed by Moondust. It's a large but fits like a medium. Large but fits like a medium. Go check go. 6-year Annie T. 6-year Annie T. Designed by Moondust. $1. I know you're gonna cut. I know you're gonna cut, crop, or like knot and wear with the green shorts. This is a perfect getup, bro. This is outfit of the day. Hashtag outfit of the day. Tag us all. Tag us all in it, bro, so we can see it. Who wears shorts? She's okay. I talked to her today. Fire, right? Extra large. Extra large. Extra large, guys. Extra large. Grim, I'm telling you, I was locked in at a time, bro. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time. Extra large. Extra large. Oh no, the jumpers are gone. Extra large, guys. Extra large. Here we go. Extra large, chat. Extra large.
It's an nasty road. Every crap's a toll. Straight catch parole with my scraps roll. Okay, they almost had the ball. Heard you had control vibes, authorized by the FBI. The bills is gone. Oh, that's one thing money up front.
Extra large, chat.
Old heads was all stuck. No one ever taught me. Be my dog. I wish they never caught me. Now he tells me when to send the subs in. He's got the soft, fresh pound of crystal in the freezer. You can hear it crack. Tons of jewelry on the coffee table. We're relaxed. I came up on point 3 for the Andrew Jackson. Now they buying points off me like Andrew. I feel it manifesting because I manifested. You told up on their blocks. Interesting. So the bitch gave you and your man's address. Oh, see what Andrew check.
That was 55, right?
In Texas. In the condo of my man's new Lexus. Fuck the pope.
I'm fucking missing.
My dog got wheels, so he a good percent. Toss the we don't feel my face, okay? Still selling Jessica Apple. My weapons is now eating veggies and chow. Looking out for days while I'm pressing this powder. It's all gone. Shit, maybe less than an hour. Fortified, you almost fortified, like the water ride. Everybody blessed, nothing less.
Bear with me.
On that double.
Catching my one usual fuck up per stream.
The real selling bottles and overseas got us so much dick. So a model, she both sneezed to New York and Philadelphia. When we talk, you feel your well. Number one in the slums, not the walk you about to tell.
Here we go. Bro, yo, you know, yesterday I spent 4 hours fixing my fuck up. 4 hours yesterday. It took me to pack 61 orders and 17 packets. It was 17 shipments, 61 items, 4 hours, bro. I just signed up for. I now basically am gonna have to look through 50. I'm gonna have to look through 56. I'm gonna have to look through 56 orders to make sure I fucking caught. So I need to just bear with me, guys. I need more than an intern. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like, how do you let people just come to your house, right? How do you let people just come to your house? That's the question. All right, here's the next one. I know this is item 56, so I'm just gonna put the sticker on it already. I'm just gonna put the sticker on it already, so I don't fuck this. So I know. So annoying, bro. All right, this is a size extra large, size extra large, size extra large. This is just like not, it's not designed for me to be doing. This is technically four people in one. I'm 4 in 1 in it right now. Fender's not for sale, bro. Fender was a gift. Size extra large, size extra large, size extra large, size extra large. That's just a sticker with the number order on it. Size X, yep, they were. Size extra large, $2. Hi. Hi. I think I know what I did. I think my fuck up was on an Un-American Dream hoodie. But we'll figure it out. Good thing is I technically got till 5 p.m. tomorrow to figure it all out. So it's all good. Extra large on American Dream. Extra large on American Dream. Starting at $1 hoodie on American Dream hoodies. Starting at $1. Extra large, guys. On American Dream hoodies. You know, I paid about $25 a hoodie on these during COVID. So make these. Then I was like over here, like in my head, right? As I fucked up the number count again. I'm good for that, like every other stream, or sometimes like back to back streams. I'm like, I'm so proud of myself. I got all the orders in order, just like nice and neat right here. It's neat. And I still found the way to fuck that shit up. It's stupid. Don't worry. I'll be watching all the video receipts to make sure that your order gets to you. Size extra large. Another Un-American Dream hoodie. Another Un-American Dream hoodie. Size extra large. Joni, she's going through it, but she's in good spirits. This is not all I got. I'm just trying to, in between other stuff, man. Because again, it's samples, stuff out of the personal closet, but the the liquidation of stuff out of my closet is gonna start with a lot of urban necessity stuff. Right? Extra large. So yeah, they just found another growth in her. So she's stage 4. What stage 4 means is it's spread from where it first started to other places. She's had like I think 6 or 7 surgeries. She's had hundreds of chemo sessions. It spread to her kidney, or no, to her liver. She's had 2 surgeries on her liver. It's on her abdomen wall, and now it's spread into her lungs. Or they found the growth in her lungs. Let me correct myself. She's a fighter, though. She's really a fighter. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. This is a good summer tea right here. Extra large. Here we go, chat. Go. Extra large, chat. Extra large. Yeah, she is. She lives with her. She lives with her mother-in-law, her aunt, uncle. She's with her family, man. Like honestly, with everything going on, I don't got it to help anymore, man. Like she needs she needs supervision like 24 hours a day. Um, she needs help with a lot of stuff, right? And I, in trying to, keep what we have left together and, rebuild and pay lawyers and pay and, like, yeah, it's rough. Wow. Double XL. Double XL. I was like, this a little big. This a little big. Do I got any 2XL boys in here? Y'all been asking me. Y'all been asking me. Double XL? And they're like, yo, fuck, man, I heard you read a double XL. What the fuck? Why didn't you run that when I asked, bro? 2XL, starting at $1. Ah. Yeah, yeah, they are. A lot of like, she's always in pain, right? So a lot of massaging, a lot of, just helping her move around. Yeah, it's not easy, man. But she's been living with her family since like July of last year. And then I guess we have we the dogs stay with me sometimes, the dogs stay with her sometimes because we didn't want to split the dogs up, right? In this scenario. And I'm still like traveling a lot, so it's hard. Like honestly, I don't want to say I shouldn't have dogs, but they're like my children. Pit crew, somebody asked for this. Somebody asked for pit crew. Somebody asked for pit crew. Extra large. Extra large chat, extra large. Go chat, go. Extra large chat, extra large chat. They be stressing me out when I have them. I'm not gonna lie. Bobby is such a fucking handful, right? Like he uh he has some hip issues because those dogs they have hip issues. He likes to jump and shit. He can't sit still. The second he hears a noise, he's like barking, screaming, running, jumping, like stereotypical young puppy, right? But if I sit on the couch, he wants to sit on the couch, and I let him. I know I'm not supposed to, but I let him. So I'll carry him, put him on the couch. He'll still fucking jump. Where can I DM you? I got an off white, 101 off white that I filled out. IG? IG? Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. But I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Things that matter more than stairs right now. You know what I mean? Extra large, extra large, extra large. I know Jackson's gonna get them, bro. Jackson's for sure gonna get them. Extra large. French dog. Dude, how many of these do I fucking have, bro? Fuck. Yeah. I have 13 left. 13 left. You guys mind if I go through a run of 13 of these? 13 left. Here we go. And then we'll never have to see these again. Let's go. Starting at $1. XL, 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 XL. XL, XL, guys. It's the last time you're gonna see these hoodies from me. This was a very impactful, message for me. This meant a lot. This was part of the ethos of the brand. What do you think the climate of the sneaker industry were, Jordans? Man, I think bro, sneakers are at this point. We are talking about Vans potentially being sneaker of the year. That's where we're at. Jordan had a fucking generational run of generating billions of dollars, paying for prisons, never giving back to the community, forever taking from the community, taking advantage of our, need for the dopamine. Never left any sort of legacy off the court with this shit. And other brands capitalize on telling stories, making it cool, and making it functional for everyday use. That's where we're at with sneakers. I don't feel bad that Jordans ain't hitting no more. I don't. This generation could give two fucks. And rightfully so. Like, bro, there needs to be a passing of the baton already. We're on Vans now. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Am I done with sneakers? How? How can I be done with sneakers? I'm done with having a sneaker store. I'm done with going and buying every sneaker before everybody else. I'm done extra large. I'm done with having to have every one. But I'm still fucking with sneakers. Like, you can't take, you can't stop. Sneakers is all I know. I had sneakers before I had anything else in my life. Like, that shit is, But I'm at a point where I don't have to buy them all. I'm at a point where I got a lot of friends in the industry, and there a lot of friends are like, "Here you go, Jay. Just post these for me." I like clothes. I want to. This is what I want to be. Let me correct myself. This is what I'm going to continue to be because I already am. I'm a teacher. I was looked at as the student, as a star, superstar student that was killing it and everybody, all eyes on me. I just want to be the teacher. Teacher gets to teach forever. Teacher doesn't have to be the loudest in the room. Teacher doesn't have to be the best in the room. Teacher just gives you examples in the room, and that's what I do. I'm consulting, I'm coaching, I'm just focused on being happy and not giving a fuck about what anybody says. Within reason. Couple more of these, okay, guys? And I appreciate you, going through this with me. Urban, Un-American Dream hoodies. Again, the messaging was most people that have the American dream are not American, right? So this is an extra large. This is an extra large. Extra large. I think I really found something with Ghostright. I really want to be like, I want to get to the point where Ghostright let me breaks the boxes before anybody else. Appreciate you, bro. I want to do that, and I just want to, I want to be a preserver of culture, man. I've always had an eye for fucking art, Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Extra large, extra large. Down on the last couple of these, and then we'll go to the last couple items of you here. And man, I cannot wait to save. I don't have any more of it. Stash, yo, let's. I'm sorry that the United States doesn't know how to play nice with those across the pond. It's definitely whatever they're charging you in taxes and duties is not going. None of that is going to my pocket. So the ones that I have for sale, as far as the bear bricks, if you go to my shop, they're in the buy now. They're in the buy now. Some of those are listed for under retail. Um, yeah, he's gonna pay like $50, $60 in duties. Yeah. I done did a lot of things in my day. I admit it. I don't take back when I say. If I said it, then I meant it. All right, here we go. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Right? Yep. Un-American, Un-American. Heard you. Well, I appreciate you checking in. What time is it over there, man? It's like 7, 8 hour difference, right? Extra large, extra large. It's kind of like this is what you gotta love, man. Like randomly scrolling, you find somebody like on a whole other side of the world, 9 p.m. He's like, oh, mate's not half bad. This bloke isn't half bad. Fix that payment for me when you get time. This bloke's not half bad. Damn, crazy, bro. Crazy. Man, I haven't been to UK in a while. The last time I went, I was for a commercial that I shot with presented by Crep Protect, but they never posted it. Um, but yeah, I went to Stonehenge. That was tough. That was a drive. Very surreal going there, man. That was an experience. XL, 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 XL. I rented a car. I was really stoked about driving a right, driving a right-sided vehicle and just driving like a maniac on the freeway. Extra large, extra large. Down to the last couple of these guys. Down to the last couple. This will be it. Never gonna be reprinted again. And if it is, it's because somebody probably bought the IP. Fix that payment for me when you can, buddy. Yeah, bro, I'm cool with all those guys. I don't know who you deal with and presented by, but I'm cool with the brothers, the owners, Riz, Naman, Steve Spellacy. They got a crazy, like, presented by has a crazy story. I've told it a couple times, but if you haven't, thank you. If you haven't heard presented by story, like Crep Protect story, and you guys like feel good stories, here's a really good one, right? Um, so many, what seems like many a moon ago, but really was like barely over a decade ago. There was three brothers. They all lived in a house. They all owned a carpet cleaning business together, and they ran out of Scotch Guard because like a lot of small business entrepreneurs, you're living check to check or sale to sale, and one of the three, kind of a ingenuity guy. He's like, yo, I think I can make some Scotch Guard. Like I'm looking at the things and I've researched like these are the things you gotta make. So he's trying to concoct his own like Scotch Guard to keep the business going. And while he's like playing Pinky in the Brain, he realizes that his shoes are not getting dirty in testing this Scotch Guard. So it's like, wait a minute, well, my shoes ain't getting dirty. Shoes get dirty, so what if we just start selling shoe protectant? And so they started testing it, doing that, trying, refinanced their house, took the equity out of their home, and went and made, the first cans for presented by for Crep Protect. And for the first 6 months of making this can of product or these cans of product, they didn't sell a single one for the first 6 months of the business. So then they hired a guy by the name of Steve Spellici. Steve's a dear friend of mine. So well, yeah, they don't have any interest in it, bro. Um, and it's just a touch point for them to sell product. But anyway, so they hired this guy, Steve Spellici. Steve came from, I want to say, Harrods. So for the guys that are here in the States, Harrods is like Saks Fifth Avenue, a Barney's, but on steroids. It's like multiple floors, 6, 7 floor store, and it has like they sell furniture, they sell designer home goods, they sell cars, they sell jewelry, they sell clothes. And Steve used to be a buyer for them. So they convinced Steve to come to present it by on Crep and Harris. And right, so like Palace for designer for the American viewers. Got you. So anyways, Steve gets a piece of equity of the brand. He becomes a sales rep. He's not getting paid at the beginning. He's calling Harrods every single day to all his ex-coworkers. Yo, I have your product. You should carry this. It's gonna work. Da 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 da. For another couple months, he's trying to sell this shit. No one's placing an order. One day, he gets a call from a very high up executive from Harrods and says, "Listen, stop harassing my sales team. Like, we don't really want to place this order. We don't really want your product. But I appreciate the fact that you've gone out of your way every single day for months trying to sell this product. So out of respect for your effort, I will place one order. After that, don't ever bother us again. We're not placing no more orders." So they order the product. They get it in a Harrods. What do you think happened to the product? What do you guys think happened to that product? Sold out. Sold out. Same guy says, I can't believe I'm doing this, but how much of this shit do you have? And proceeds to buy every bottle, every tin that they had of this product. Now, from that moment, over the course of the following 5 years, presented by and Crep Protect is sold in every country and every continent all over the world. And 5 years into the brand, they built a business that they wholesale, right? They were wholesaling the cans for half of the price of retail because that's kind of how wholesale works on some products. But out of their wholesale cost, so let's say the can was $20, they're selling it for $10, 90% margin, bro. 90% margin on this business for the first, couple of years before they had all these layers, sold in every major country all over the world. It went from 3 guys refinancing their house to not knowing where to live to fucking they're borderline billionaires now, right? Steve, Riz, and Oman are some of my favorite people in the world that I've met. I remember Steve, Riz, and Oman like going to SneakerCon, having the booths, flying from London, building the shit themselves, standing there for 12 to 15 hours a day, passing out the fucking shit for free, cleaning people's shoes. The owner of the brands, cleaning people's shoes. We used to do 30, 40 shows a year all over the world while running a business. And I was so enamored by the fact, damn, these two fucking guys, they're fucking making way more money than I'll ever fucking see. And they're doing the dirty work. They're doing the shit that nobody else would want to do. Then after fucking working 2, 3 days of 12 to 15 hours of cleaning shoes, think SneakerCon 10 years ago. Think SneakerCon 10 years ago. We're talking thousands of people. Thousands of people. They're cleaning hundreds of pairs of shoes, 12 to 15 hours a day. They would then break the shit down, put it on a fucking plane or put it on a truck, and then fucking on to the next show. Go home to London for 2, 3 days, come back to the United States and do it all over in a whole nother fucking city. The amount of respect that I have for those guys, their work ethic, I've never seen anything like it. And they're like one of the biggest reasons why I worked as hard as I did. And I never complained about going to sneaker con, being there at 5 in the morning, trying to buy as many shoes as I could before the doors open, then standing from 12 to 7 to take pictures with everybody. Don't even eat, don't even go to the bathroom like that. They instilled that work ethic into me. And Riz, like I said, those guys are like they're some of my heroes, man, and I love that brand. I don't really clean my shoes because I just used to buy more or got them for free, but you know, really got a lot of respect for them. Those guys are fucking rock stars. So, like I said, the American dream. Most people that have it ain't even American. Riz and Oman or Pakistani. And they're taking. Yeah, of course. You know what? I know Will. Talk to Will like we talked to, bro. Will's my boy. Will's my boy. You know how many sneaker cons me and Will would stand at the bar and like drink everybody under the table the night before a sneaker con? You know how many bars me and Will drank all the whiskey out of, like complete dried out the bars of whiskey before and after sneaker cons over the years? Extra large, extra large. Appreciate you, Grim. Here we go at $1. At $1, guys. At $1. At $1. Yeah, Will's another special person, man. Will was the original authenticator for SneakerCon 15 years ago. Will became like he's not like a sales guy. He's like one of the original employees for SneakerCon. First time I met first time I met Will used to be in charge of authenticating, and I was trying to buy a pair of Fragment Jordan 1s when they first came out. And remember, if you ever went to SneakerCon, they used to have these long ass lines to authenticate, right? Hours. People would wait hours to get their shoes authenticated by Will. And one day I was doing this deal for like a multiple amount of pairs, and there was this not Travis Fragment. There was a Fragment Jordan 1, and I'm like, excuse me, I don't mean to bother you. I know you got a really long line. Hey, if you could do me a favor, I'm trying to do a transactions for thousands of dollars here. Can you authenticate this shoe real quick for me? He goes, yo, who the fuck are you? You don't see this fucking line? Who do you fucking think you are? I go, no, yo, my name's Jay. I happen to own a sneaker store out in Vegas. I couldn't have been 7 months into my brand. 7 months into my brand. I'm telling you, I couldn't have been more than 7 months into the brand because it was the first sneaker con I went to. And I actually snuck into that sneaker con. He looks at me and I was so fucking dude. I saw fire in my eyes. He looks at me dead ass and goes, "You own a sneaker store and you don't know how to authenticate shoes? Why are you buying shoes? Shouldn't you learn the shoes before you start buying the shoes if you're spending thousands of dollars?" And I'm like, motherfucker, yeah, but bitch, help. Like in my head. I didn't say it out loud, but I'm like, yeah, you fucking piece of shit. I should know the shoes, but that was what was in my head. But I'm like, yo, come the fuck on, bro. Like, really? I mean, my reply was, yo, bro, I'm at this venue spending thousands of dollars. He wasn't wrong. He was not wrong. I was wrong for trying to cut the line and thinking that me saying that I own the sneaker store would help. But he was out of pocket for putting me in my place the way that he was. Because that's not how customer service works, goddammit. Customer service does not work that way. You're supposed to say, listen, I sympathize with you. I totally understand. If you could allow me a moment, da 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 da. I would have fucking slipped him a bill. Absolutely. I would have slipped him a bill if he would have fucking talked to me like a normal person. Instead, I was like, yo, who the fuck? But I love Will. From that moment on, it's been love. We had a couple of frictional moments, but now we understand each other, bro. And he's one of the good ones. All of those guys. Yo, did you go to the sneaker con in London when it was at the one where you guys have like that massive like food court in the front where it was like a tables and ladders match, and everybody was throwing tables, chairs. Were you there? Yeah, Excel. Were you at that one? Yo, that shit was the craziest thing I've ever seen at a sneaker con. Besides when Anthony Joshua fucking got into a fight with a little kid. Extra large, extra large. A couple years before that, extra large. Y'all are fucking lit in London, bro. All you want to do is drink and fight. Size extra large, size extra large, size extra large. Oh, appreciate you, man. You know, but if there's another sneaker con in London, I'm sure sneaker con will have me there. You know, Alan, I talk to Alan like almost every day, man. Alan's like one of my best friends. Bro, that sneaker con that Anthony Jacobs got into a fight. That was the sneaker con. That's when I was like the most going crazy with merch at sneaker con. I flew 500 shirts from the Vegas to London. The fees that I paid on that shit, and I'm selling shirts. I went through like 300 shirts, and it was like a pushing, shoving with Anthony Jacob or Anthony Joshua. Can I sign it on the bottom left waistband? Got you. Bro, he broke my table. Kid got fucking beat up. Like, all his security, this shit was crazy. But the one that it was at Excel that we're talking about, the tables and ladders match, that kid tried to steal that Supreme wallet. You remember that? Barris, Allen's brother, the owner of SneakerCon. So one of the other owners of SneakerCon got hit with a chair over his head like it was fucking WrestleMania, bro. That shit was, bro. It was like, and it wasn't like a 5-second thing. This was like 50. It was like 50 on 2, bro. All right, here's that signature right there. If you could kind of see it, it was like a 50 versus 2. No worries. It was like 50 versus 2. Tables, chairs. Fucking that dude got the brakes beat off of him. I bet he still feels it 10 years later. But Allen and Barris and all those sneaker con guys, they're not to be played with, bro. I saw Allen. Allen's shorter than me, okay? And Allen has glasses. He wears his glasses, but they're like crooked. So like, I even pray to God he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present. They gonna feel my presence. Allen has glasses kind of like this, but not tinted, and he wears them like this, okay? Oh, we got a raid. Appreciate you, Space City. What's going on? You just got in time to this very funny ass story of Alan from SneakerCon. So Alan's in Toronto SneakerCon like this, and this kid tried to cut the line, and he snuck in, and they caught him for sneaking in. So they're kicking him out, and the kid started talking shit, and he fucking again hits Barris. Barris is the one that always gets hit. The other brother always gets hit, right? Alan fucking RKO'd the kid with his glasses like this, bro. I've never seen a 30, almost 40-year-old man kick, grab fucking like, bro. Oh, that shit was crazy. Them fucking New York boys, yo, they're fucking crazy, those guys, bro. Extra large, extra large. Like I'll tell you, I got a lot of funny ass sneaker con stories, bro. Starting at $1 Unamerican Dream merch, extra large hoodie, extra large hoodie. I'm down to the last few. Starting at $1, Unamerican Dream. Can you imagine getting RKO'd by your dad? But your dad's like half your height. All right. I got a few left, but I'll run some of the other stuff. Oh, wow, look, I have it in long sleeve form. Right. Here's a long sleeve. Here's a long sleeve. Long sleeve, extra large. Long sleeve, extra large. I believe this is the only one that I have. So again, the Un-American Dream, because most people that have the American Dream aren't American. Autograph it? You were order 71, bro? Or this one? 65. Signed 65. Okay. 65. Gotcha. Auto on the shirt. Okay, I got you. Damn, did this mark? Hold on a second. This market just fucking dried off. Hold on. One minute, bro. All right, 65 is signed. And then 71. 71, I got you. Damn, this marker has seen better days, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the shirt? Nah, for real, I appreciate y'all. And the shirt, I got you. Let me just label it. So yeah, here I'm gonna be probably streaming for about another 20 to 30 minutes, then taking about an hour break. Coming back at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're hitting those Ghostrights, and hopefully today we pull a 1-on-1. So hide your kids, hide your wife, bring your wallets and your income tax returns. Because yesterday we hit a $3,000 LeBron. Yesterday we hit a 1-25 Luca. All right, all those were signed. I don't know, the last couple pieces, like, yo, I can't tell you how ready I am to, like, be able to say I don't have a singular piece of UN clothing in my house. So ready to close this chapter, man. Yo, Sam didn't send me a tax return last year. Yo, Sam still asked me for money, even though I didn't have a job last year. How about that one? Large. This one's worn. Large. Large. Bro, I've had these tattoos since before your mother was born. Relax. Just because I have tattoos doesn't mean you pay for them every year. Appreciate you. I haven't got a tattoo since like Nam, bro. You're judging my bank account by the fact that I have tattoos? I got you. I got him from prison, bro. The UN tat? Bro, really? You know, I got this from a guy that's like fighting for his life right now, one. And I am UN. Without UN, there is no UN. Hence why the fact it closed. You could take my plays, you could take my playbook, you could try to run it, but without me calling the plays the way they need to be called, it's not gonna work for you, bro. I ain't never been scared of somebody taking that's why I ain't never been scared of anybody trying to emulate. All right, down to the last couple of these. I swear, I promise. I see only a handful. Extra large. No worries. I appreciate you more, bro. The fact that you want my autograph, that lets me know. What you think of me, man? Just put them on Poshmark. Hopefully you get more than what you paid. Hey, can't knock the hustle, bro. If that's what we're doing. Dude said what? Big Sleeps was the one who did the hand, right? Yeah, he is. Bro, he's fucking. He needs a fucking liver transplant. He needs a liver transplant, man. He actually hit me up today. Dash, I appreciate you, bro. Much love. God bless. Thanks for Thanks for your time, man. All right, extra large, extra large, extra large. Got you. Extra large, extra large. Here we go. I promise I only see like 2 or 3 more. Extra large, extra large, extra large. The end of an era, man. Closing the chapter here. Closing the chapter here. All right, can I get this fucking sticker, please? Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. I only got 3 left. Down to the last, and then there were 3. Then there were 3. Then there were 3. Extra large, extra large. Down to the last 3 of these. Down to the last 3 of these. Go, chat, go. Go, chat, go. Down to the last 3, guys. Down to the last 3, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Extra large, extra large. Down to the last 2. Down to the last 2. Go, chat, go. Down to the last 2. Extra large, extra large. Down to the last 2. Down to the last 2. Down to the last 2. Again, 5 p.m. later today, 5 p.m. We are going to be streaming Ghostright NBA 2025-26 season. If you go to my Instagram and look at some of the posts that I've made of Ghostright, and then you use Google Image and you research the ones that I have posted, they go for a lot of coins, amigo. We're going to be selling them for under retail. Starting them at under retail. Last one, last one, last one. I can feel the weight being lifted off my shoulders as I sell this one, man. Here we go. Thank you, bro. Culture, which one was it? What was the order number? Hey, Troy in the chat. What's going on? The last one I ran, I got you. 77. Got you. Signed. All right. And then Troy bought 78. Was that? Yeah, was that it? Yeah, was it? I'm like, size extra large, size extra large, size extra large. Here we go, chat. Size extra large out of the personal collection. UNLA, man, that was short-lived. Try to tell them. I want to listen. Autograph 2. You want me to put 2 Chacal on it? Like Chacal from Sábado Gigante? You're the Chacal from Sábado? Get the fuck out of here. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor, bro. You guys remember Sábado Gigante? How many Hispanics that I got in here that your parents used to force you to watch that on? Just me? H-Town Chacal. 2 Chacal. Muchísimas gracias. La próxima que voy a H-Town, me compras tacos. I like asada and pastor. Y maybe a chata con Dr. Pepper. Should I put all that on there? I'll fuck with it. Let me figure out where I write this. Right? All right, let's see. Two. Fuck, bro. Can this marker work? Check out. CHAACHACAL. Ahí está, chacal. Baconazo is fire. Two chacal, two J's. Okay. I've never been to Tijuana. I heard they got a lot of donkeys over there. I'm not curious to find out. Oh shit. You know what's crazy? Somebody asked me if I had an awful lot of cough syrup shit. And here I am with a Maxo cream. Maxo gave me this shirt. But I'm not a cough syrup guy. Awful lot of cough syrup, Maxo cream. Shirt's pretty fire, not gonna lie. Fire emojis. Any Maxo cream fans? XL, XL, XL. This should go. This should go for a little bit of money. This should go for a little bit of money. Ready? Go Chaco. Awful lot of cough syrup, Maxo cream. This should go for. I mean, this should go for more than a UN shirt. That's for sure. Brand new, by the way. I never wore this. Gifted to me by Maxo Cream at SneakerCon. Oh yeah, and it's going to somebody from Houston, so that makes a lot of sense. Thick. Oh, where? On Christian Mingle? In San Antonio at a Spurs game? At the taco spot? I'll fuck with you. I'm sorry, bro. My mind has thoughts of its own at times. I don't control my mind. Hey, is it true what Charles Barkley says that like at my mother's house? My mother lives in San Antonio now. Is that why she don't be? Is that why she don't be talking to me no more? Because she moved and she didn't want to tell us where she was going. Is it true what Charles Barkley be saying about the women in San Antonio, or is that just cap? Large. Wow. I was in my skinny era. Yeah, for real, man. Much love to Space City for always showing love, man. Size large. Size large. Size large. Heard you, Drew. Size large. Size large. Size large. I love Charles Barkley, bro. He does not let an intrusive thought knock it out. Size large. Size large. Okay. Crew neck. Crew neck. Crew neck. That's just dust from being in a box. I don't think I wore this. Yeah, I never wore this. Extra large. That's just dust. I promise. Extra large. Okay, there's your logo. Crew neck. Oh, they would go crazy if they did stand up. Extra large, extra large, extra large, crew neck, extra large crew neck. We are coming down to the nitty gritty on this stream and on the urban merch. Let's go, chat. Down to the last couple pieces. $7 is. I'm just happy to let it go. Extra large. Extra large. Man, you extra large boys ate today, huh? Y'all came up today. Y'all came up today. Don't get used to this shit, because it's not every day I can do this right here. Extra large. I do have way more clothes that I could sell, but I'm just not today. I'm gonna be in Seattle next week. I just got off the phone earlier with the line for the Christian Louboutins. I have 160 plus pairs on the way, bro. I have 160 more pairs on the way, bro. Right? We're gonna be selling them between 150 to 200 bucks. Etc. Deals has been on my helmet too. Pause. He's like, yo, I want all of them. So we got that going on. I'm talking to John about the benders. Talking to the homie Vasil about going back to LA and selling some Hellstar and some Yeezy merch. Definitely got a bunch of Ghostright on the way. Series 1 is Ghostright is Volume 1 is coming out April 17th. We're gonna be streaming that. This weekend I'm gonna be streaming from a different spot called The Space, which is owned by Mark Chinook. Mark Chinook is actually, but I believe his name is Mark Nash for WWE. He's the host of Countdown and Raw, if I'm not mistaken. And so we're taking over. We're doing a takeover of his spot, and we're going to be streaming a lot of my stuff in preparation. You know, kind of like a test run. Yo, Grim, let's get it, bro. That sounds like a plan. I'll be in LA soon. And then yeah, so we're gonna do a test run because Troy's coming out here this weekend. We're gonna hang out. Troy, I know you're probably watching my only ass. When you crashes, just bring some gym clothes, okay? We're gonna hit a treadmill or two over the weekend. And then yeah, there's a bunch of sneaker cons. I don't know them off the I don't know the exact dates, but I know there's Philly, there's Seattle, Philly, Houston, San Antonio, Puerto Rico, sneaker cons all happening. Denver, Denver is coming up. Like I'm going to all the I'm back outside going to sneaker cons. These guys are allowing me. Like sneaker con has not abandoned me, hasn't forgot about me, still rocks with me heavy. They cover my flights, they cover my hotels. They want me to be outside. I want to be with the community. I'm trying to, build. One, I'm trying to address anything in person if people got problems with me because I don't like running away from no problems. I enjoy ripping a band-aid off or two to get it over with. And then two, it lets me hang out with you guys and say thank you in person. So here we go. We got a couple more pieces. Then we're gonna take a little bit of a break and then we'll be back at 5 o'clock. So here's another piece. Peach UN, Peach UN extra large, Peach UN extra large. We're down to the last final pieces of UN gear that I had in my house. All these came out of my personal collection or were the samples. Here we go. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Well, I didn't close it. I've been gone from it for 4 years. So whatever they did is what they did, bro. Google will get you up to speed. So long story. I'm just living, breathing QVC vibes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, me too, bro. Here's another one. Here's another one. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Let's go, guys. Extra large, extra large. This is an anniversary tee. Dice hoodies are out of there. Extra large. Oh, yo, you know what? He's like in college. He's like halfway through college, bro. Still fighting. Cancer came back a third time. Beat that shit again. That kid is an animal, bro. Really good heart. Really good heart. He calls me DOJ. Still in Newark. Still in that same apartment with the family. Crazy that you remember that. Yeah, he's a great kid. Great kid. Great. He's an adult now. All right, this is navy blue. It's a very heavy hoodie. It's got a little bit boxier vibe. It is a size large. It is a size large, but it's oversized. Oversized. Oh, good to know. I'll do that. I'll do that. Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm glad I did my job. That was all I wanted to do with YouTube, bro. I wasn't trying to be no fucking, influencer, no bullshit like that. I just knew what it was like to have people around me that didn't understand what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. And I know that there's people like me out in the world that need to hear it from somebody else. Go out there and get shit done. This is a size large. I'm glad you took the message and ran with it, bro. I did my job. That was really my only job. Size large. Size large. Size large. Size large. Size large. Sold. Yeah, they say they don't give you anything you can't handle, right? You just gotta recognize that and not let it break you. Some days it's easier said than done, but lately there's more good days than bad, man. Here we go. Down on the last couple pieces, guys. Down on the last couple pieces. This is an XL. This is an XL. I don't need to be at the top, bro. I just need to be happy. That's all that matters. XL, 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 XL. Trust me, the top is the top is like having an X on your head. XL chat go. XL chat go. I just don't want to be Andrew Dice Clay, you know what I mean? Still trying to crack jokes at 80 years old and doing stand up, you know. XL. I'm one leather jacket and a little bit of grease in the hair from being Andrew Dice Clay, too. Don't let it happen. Yo, if you start seeing it transition to going like this, grease back, stop me, okay? Tell me, Jay, you're going down the wrong path. Not that there's anything wrong with Andrew. Here's a sample that's a little wrinkled, that was never worn. Again, keep in mind, this is a sample, so this is much lighter than what the actual thing would have been if we released it, but we never released it. Right? So it's a button down, says UN. This was like I was trying to make beachwear for the clubs, the day clubs. XL, 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 XL. Go chat, go. Go chat, go. It's a button down. It's very wrinkled. I'm sorry, but it's never been worn. It's never been worn. I look like Felipe. Who? ¿Quién es ese güey? ¿Quién es ese güey? Just fill me in real quick. Sorry, I'm over here reading comments. A hilarious comedian. He's funnier than me? Well, I guess he's gotta be because he's a comedian. I'm just some fucking guy selling some old shirts on whatnot. He gets paid to tell jokes. I just give the jokes out for free. Oh, got you. I'll look him up. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. He's on Netflix. Yeah, he paid. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Let's go. You know, we had a meeting with Netflix. We did a whole pitch on the whole thing, showed them a reel, spent a lot of money on trying to get a TV show. And they were like, you got a great story, but you don't have enough characters around you that are appealing enough to do a show with you. I was like, oh, okay. They're like, if we could put other people, we'll keep you in it, but then we'll have like other people play the other people in your life. I was like, nah, cool. All right, this one's used. This one's an extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Here we go. Down to the last couple pieces of the stream, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Starting at $1, extra large, extra large. It looks like I only have 2 or 3 more pieces left for the stream, guys. Come closing in on that 3 o'clock cutoff that I wanted to do so I could be able to go get something to eat because I'm kind of hungry, bro. I'm not going to lie. I might go back to McDonald's. God, I almost said McDonald's. It's an In-N-Out for a second time today and get another 3x3 because I'm short on time. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Mayor would beat everybody up, bro. He'd beat everybody up and try to take everybody's shoes because we're all the same size. Extra large, extra large, extra large. We wouldn't have any customers because of Mayor. Extra large, extra large, extra large. I remember Mary used to say, "Yo, hire me to be your manager. Just pay me $250,000." I'm like, "Yo, I don't even pay myself that, bro. What are you talking about?" Extra large. You don't guys remember on the live stream? She'd be like, "Yo, let me move into your house. Pay me $250,000." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?" All jokes aside, I love Mayor, man. Mayor opened a lot of doors for me. He was beyond big serious. Wow, this is an old one. This one's used. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Mayor in my house, bro. More than 5 minutes. Nah, no small crew necks, but this was all stuff out of the personal collection. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Second to last item tonight. Second or on this stream. Second to last item on this stream. Extra large, extra large. Yeah, man, that video was a lot of fun, bro. I did all that shit. He only gave me 30 minutes. I was in there 14, 15 hours a day for 4 days. Imagine that's like getting to play in a museum for 4 days with no one looking at, no one telling you to not touch or, like, I got you. I'm signing it right now. All right, this is the last item of the stream. Is it? No, wait. Never mind. I'm not. Apologies. I have 2 more items. 2 more items. This one, back, front hit. Extra large, extra large, extra large. Ready, guys? Ready? Ready? Here we go. Extra large, extra large. Go check out. Go check out. Second to last item, guys. Second to last items. Extra large. This was one of our best selling shirts, man. Let's go, Drew. Appreciate you. Yeah, you bought a couple. You bought a couple. I'm gonna have to go through video receipts for like the first 50 some odd orders because dyslexia. Do I have this shirt? No, I only have this one. This was actually, believe it or not, gifted by gallery department. Extra large. Shout out to the boys at gallery department too, man. Those guys treat me like family for real. Some of the good people. What, the last shirt? The last shirt, you mean? Drew, I got you. To Drew. Merry Christmas. To Drew, thank you for putting up with my sarcasm for an extended period of time and whatnot. To Drew, I hope you don't get clowned on by or trolled on by wearing this shirt in public when people look at who wrote it. To Drew. Take your vitamins. Signed, 2Js. To Drew. There you go. Listen to your parents. All right. Oh, let's go. We got a nice little raid there. Hope you guys had a great stream, man. Catching us at the tail end of it too. But this is the last item we're selling. It was stuff out of the personal collection today. We also have a second stream happening in 2 hours for Ghostright NBA stuff. We've had some really big rips, right? Yesterday we hit a LeBron that goes for like $3,000. We hit a couple 1 of 25s, a 1 of 5, a 1 of 10. Extra large, extra large, extra large, extra large. Last piece. Last piece. Appreciate you. Yeah, we had a great show, man. Been at it for the last 3 hours. Gonna take a break for about an hour. And then back at it at 5 with some Ghostright. Last piece, extra large, guys. Hope you guys had a great show too, man. Appreciate you, putting some eyes over here on what we're doing, man. Much love. We're probably gonna. I heard Vintage Frames is streaming right now too. Extra large, guys. Good pickup, bro. I heard Vintage Frames is streaming, so I'm a fan of sunglasses. I'm a fan of Corey. Corey's a great dude. Corey's one of the legends in the industry. Has worked with pretty much everybody, and I love that guy. To each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for spending time with me, whether it was 10 seconds or 3 hours. Really appreciate you guys, your patience, allow me to get the stories off, crack the jokes. And, again, man, you guys are really been helping me in this transition. Fucking showing love and putting up with my banter, man. So, like I said, I'll be back at 5 o'clock, and which is in an hour and 58 minutes with some Ghostright. So for now, let's go fucking hit up Vintage Frames. See you guys later. God bless.